Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. I wanted to start this channel 6 years ago as the voice of the average player. Now, obviously, because of the success of my channel, my roster has grown leaps and bounds from sort of average to obviously far above average. I did a video earlier this week in which it was kind of amazing. We looked up for fun. I thought I'd be a top 3,000 account, and I was account number 420. High five, everybody. Can't make that up. But sometimes I definitely feel more like an out-of-touch elitist mentality when I miss things versus the voice of the average player, unfortunately. And this video is one of those times. Because I read an in-game message yesterday that, to me, kind of made sense because I never got my legend title from a fast run of easy content, or at least a fast run of endurance. I did it in incursions, and I figured that that's how a lot of people got their legend title, was through clearing 25 zones of incursions. And of course, Hercules made all of that possible, and I have done that multiple times now. In fact, I kind of enjoy going all the way to the top of incursions, especially when you get the right hacks. It's fun. Now, obviously, there are also times, and this has happened to me several times, where you think you're going to get to zone 25, and then the nodes that you're fighting are so impossible that Kabam has literally made it to where you have to quit. Because you can spend Unit Man all day and still not get through the nodes, particularly depending on which champ is the defender on that path. So, let's discuss why this post about last chance at the Event Quest Legend Run is such an important thing for people who don't have the Legends title and who don't have the best roster. Because the Time Attack Legends Event Quest Legend Run has been a staple of players that even with 5 stars became legends once upon a time. I wouldn't say 4 stars, although maybe that was true. I know that Corvus used to be the key to this. I think Corvus got a lot of people Legends titles. Now it's been changed. Herc is probably number 1, but who knows? Maybe not. Maybe it's easier for people to get the top 100 with someone besides Hercules. I just know that it said April's event quest, Change the Record, will be the last chance to take on this historic challenge. And so they will still give legend opportunities, but they will not be, in terms of getting to use a roster that's not the best of the best. They're not going to be as executable as somebody who goes through Proven and Conqueror difficulties. And so this doesn't hurt players like me. In fact, when I read it, it doesn't affect me at all. I already have my legend title. This affects players who want that legend title, who don't have the roster or maybe the resources to get through the new ways to get a legend title, specifically what I just referred to in incursions. And I just flat out, until I got messages behind the scenes from people, even emails that were like, Prof, this is terrible news. And I was like, it is? Really? And I stopped and thought about it and was like, wow. In this case, I am really out of touch. I am really, really, really out of touch. And so I apologize for that, because I should have understood, based off of this channel and my experience in making videos and my experience with the community, just how big of a news this was for some people. Y'all, I have met up with several people in real life in the last 6 years of this channel, and I have been amazed at how many people say, Prof, I like watching your channel because you're still better than I am. And I'm like, I doubt that. But then I see what the average mastery setup looks like, and I'm like, you've never unlocked Glass Cannon? In like 5 years, you've never unlocked Glass Cannon? And you ranked up Groot before Cosmic Ghost Rider? Is this like real life? Like, I've had these real conversations with people. And so it gave me a better idea of what the average player goes through that doesn't know much, is kind of winging it, and just wants to wreck some people at the end of the day and not spend too much money. And so I think I need to do a little soul searching and get a little bit more in touch with that player base now than I was before, because I think the Valiant title has kind of ruined my ability to understand that perspective as easily, and I don't know how to feel about that. Part of me feels embarrassed, part of me feels sad, another part of me feels like it was in some cases inevitable because of the success of the channel, but the success of the channel was never supposed to make me look at a post like this and say, oh, it's not that big of a deal, when clearly I should have thought, oh, to the right people, this is a huge deal. So thank you to those of you behind the scenes who encouraged me to make this video, because you knew how important this was, and honestly how much I got this wrong yesterday. I will be honoring some students at an awards ceremony, and so I will be posting a recorded version of the talk that I gave New Mexico students today on the channel. It's going to be different, very different, and it's going to be very real and, dare I say, even emotionally very raw. But I want people to know my story, my family's story, and why this channel has literally changed my life, given me the ability to give so many kids who come from the background that I come through hope, and maybe some people out there who watch the channel would identify even more with what I've gone through, because it's what they're going through or they've been through. So I'm a little nervous about it, but if you made it this far to the end of this video, be on the lookout for it today, because it's my plan. It's going to be a long video, because it's going to be a video I don't rush. I tell correctly. Thank you, YouTube. Have a great rest of your day. I appreciate your support, and thank you to those of you who said, Prof, you need to readdress this. You didn't address it well enough the first time, and quite honestly, you're right. I'm sorry for that, and I hope this video is proof that not only can you, no matter how many videos you make, apologize and own up to it, but you can also do a better job of readdressing the subject in a subsequent video.